The daily life of a high school boy is not supposed to be like this.
How many hours are you gonna spend on those plates, asshole? You're so useless. You have a lot of things to do. Hurry up!
My life wouldn't have been as bad if I had a better big brother, if we hadn't lost our father as kids, and if our mother only knew to cut herself some slack and take a break once in a while. She raised us on her own while working around the clock and doing most of the chores. As soon as my mom was hospitalized, my big brother was looking for a new servant to spoil him.
You're good at chores and nothing else. Work your ass off unless you want to get kicked out.
This is his way of saying good morning or thank you. He dropped out of high school and has never got a solid job. Don't get me wrong, I like doing chores somewhat. I just hate being forced to do them. I go to school during the day and handle all the chores at home. I'm always exhausted.
How dare you take a nap? Hurry up and clean. Ugh. You're good at chores and nothing else. You live in this house because I'm generous, okay?
Another greeting of his was the last straw. I snap and yell in his ear to greet him back. I've had enough of you! I'm moving out! A cold wooden bench in a park must be better than my bed in that house. I'll never go back there. But I have neither any plans nor money. Should I go?
Hey, AG?
Yeah?
I knew it! I immediately recognized you. You two are a lot alike.
Who are you?
I'm Tsunada, one of your mother's previous co-workers. We've met before, just one time though. Ring a bell?
Oh, Aoi-san? This girl once came over to my house before my mother became sick. My mother used to tell me how competent she was. If I remember correctly, she must be 24 years old this year.
So, what are you doing out here? It's pretty late.
I had an argument with my brother. I'm not going back home.
Do you have anywhere to go? You can come to my place if you want.
Oh, but...
You'll get cold if you stay here. You'll get to take a bath and have dinner at my place.
It takes me a few seconds to realize I have no choice. I never thought anyone would show me kindness right after I ran away from home. What a neat room.
Eat up! It's an easy meal though.
Thanks a lot. I'm sorry.
About what? Don't worry. I was gonna pick you up sooner or later.
Huh?
Your mother told me to take care of you when I visited her the other day. She was really worried about you. You have such an intuitive mother. As she told me, your big brother has been mistreating you. I'm sorry for you. When she was my co-worker, she helped me a lot, and we were good friends. We still are. I don't need a reason to look after her son.
Mom.
You can stay at my place for a while. Don't worry about money. I have some savings.
But...
It's not like I'm doing this just because your mother asked me to. I want to help you. And, you know, I always wanted a roommate. What do you think?
I'll handle all the chores. When did I last get good, deep sleep at night? Aoi-san tells me that she's running a cookware company. It's not a major enterprise, but it's been in the profit. Living with her helps me make sure that she's such a nice person. She must be busy working, but makes time every day to spend with me. She's hot and competent. I'm such a lucky bastard! I repeatedly ask her to let me do all the chores to repay her. However, she'll only smile at me.
You're a student. Focus on your schoolwork.
She comes home with supermarket prepared food every night. A housekeeper comes and does all the chores a couple of times a week. She makes good money. She doesn't need my help. But I should earn money to make up for my living expenses. I wake up to smell of something burning on the morning of one of our days off. What the hell?
Hey,
Oh, are you okay?
I thought I'd make you breakfast. So, water makes a grease fire worse. I learned, and I messed up again.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. Again?
I'm really bad at cooking. Whatever I cook, it'll turn into charcoal.
You're talented.
I started my cookware company because I wanted to make it easier and help people that were as bad at cooking as me. It's going great, but my cooking skills have never improved a bit. I wanted to let you have some home cooking meal for the first time in a while. You can get proper nutrition from supermarket prepared food too, though.
She's glowing in a faint halo of purple light like a goddess. I live with her without paying the rent. I'm the happiest man in the world. And she's trying to give me more. Let me use the kitchen.
Huh? Wow! It looks so great! And it tastes great too!
Thanks. Your company's items are really easy to use, you know.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I never knew that you're such a great chef.
I grew up helping my mom cook meals. I cooked well enough eventually to become the main chef for the house.
Now I know why you're this good. When did I last have a home cooking meal? I'm so happy.
Her eyes softly narrow as she smiles. It tickles my heart. Let me cook for you from now on. It'll be frugal.
That's great, but it'll take a lot of your time. You should concentrate on your academics.
It's not a big deal. I'm not a member of any club. I have time. Let me.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot! I'm really happy because your cooking was the bomb. But hey, make sure not to push yourself hard. You don't have to cook for me every day. Put yourself first.
Okay. Cooking for both of us becomes part of my daily routine. I like cooking, and I like seeing her eating my cooking happily better. When I'm not busy with schoolwork, I called to cancel the housekeeper and clean Aoi-san's place by myself. She was uncomfortable about it, so I very casually told her how much I love doing chores. It caused her to tell me that she's bad at cleaning too, and her place had been really messy until she hired the housekeeper.
It's been really great ever since you moved in. And your advice on my company's products helps us a lot. It's always precise.
She was excited when she told me that my advice helped her workers improve their products and her company's performance increased. I'm glad to hear that. With the extra profit from that, her company started a new business selling cleaning tools. That helped the company grow rapidly. I'm really happy that we'll live together.
Me too. I hope this will last forever.
Oh,
No, forget it. I didn't mean to freak you out. I know I'm much older than you.
I like you. I want to stay with you forever.
Oh, really? Then... Are you fine with this?
Yeah, I never knew that we feel the same way about each other. I've become a house husband after graduating from high school. Aoi-san suggested to me that I work at her company, but I considerably turned the offer down because I knew that doing chores for her was my ideal job. My mother practically jumped out of her hospital bed in delight when I told her about the two of us. Several weeks after that, she was discharged and got a position at Aoi-san's company. She told me that she always wanted to recruit my mother. Unfortunately, she'd already been in the hospital when Aoi-san started her company. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried about my big brother at all. He's such a jerk, but he's still my family. One day, I go back to my parents' house with Aoi-san to pick up my stuff. Oh!
Eiji, I've been looking for you. Move back in with me. We grew up together. I need you.
Oh.
You're the only one who'll work his ass off for me. So come back.
Neither of us has grown a bit while we were separated.
He won't move back in with you.
Who the hell are you? This is a family matter. You stay out of this.
No, he's a special person to me, not a servant or a housekeeper.
Aoi-san.
She's right. What's wrong with you?
Ah! Mom!
I raised you wrong. I'll cut ties with you. Move out.
Oh, come on. You can't do this to me.
My mother kicks him out of the house. I hear that he has trouble finding a job. I hope both of us will grow a bit by the time we meet again. My mother enjoys living freely now. One day, I ask her if there's anything I can do for her. I just wanted to make up for what she's missed while raising us.
Cherish each other and be happy. That's all I want. Well, if anything, I'd want a grandchild.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's too early for us. He just graduated from high school.
Yeah! At this point, none of us knows that her wish will be granted in a year.